4 minutes is not enough time to talk to you. I have so much to say, so I'm going to get right to it.
Yes.
I need you to deliver a message to me.
What is it?
Finally, 2 days ago, I bought on high def Slither.
Oh, great!
You tell your hubby, knockout.
It's a great,
It
great
is so
movie.
much fun.
You know what? It is in the top 10 best reviewed movies of last year.
Yeah.
For a horror movie, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I found it more fun though than a horror movie.
Well, it's very funny.
Yeah.
I say, like, in the way that, like, Pulp Fiction is also hilarious, but you wouldn't describe it as a comedy. I think Slither is like that. It's like a horror movie, but oh, by the way, it's also really, really funny.
So as a big fan, but not like we're a stalker fan that you have to worry about or anything.
All right.
I do this every
let me
weekend.
know.
Good to know. I don't have a camera and I never take pictures, but I thought if I could just get in the camera with you, it'd almost be like I was in a picture.
Then you could freeze frame it.
Yeah, I could. Do you think I could just come over just for a second and do this right over here?
Ready?
And just say,
just 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Jenna, I actually have a favor to ask you. I really have no friends. And you have so many. And I thought if you put me in your top 8 on MySpace for just a week, I would get so much more friends. Just because we're friends. Do you agree? Can you do that for me?
I have to say, this is going to sound so lame. It is impossible for me to find people.
Really?
I need MySpace. Maybe you can help me. I need MySpace to create a better system for organizing your friends.
You've got like hundreds of thousands of people that you've added as friends.
And you just have to like click through page by page. It's really inefficient.
Well, I'm Chuck the movie guy, and I have a little cartoon with a bald head but no beard. And I think it'd be very easy when you see the name to do that.
I find they need to get on the ball with that.
Yeah, I think so. But you're like the internet queen because I love your posts that you do on the blog. It keeps the fans of the show loyal and everything. Let me ask you a question though. With this movie, are you glad you finally got to be a pretty girl?
You know, in some ways, it was really nice to come out of my shell, you know, and come out from behind the desk, the reception desk with the slouchy sweaters and the sort of, you know, frumpy skirts. It was really nice to get to be dolled up a little bit. You know, it was, because I can be a girly girl. You know, I probably lean a little bit more toward the low maintenance in real life. But one of the cool things about being an actress is you get to kind of play fantasy life, you know?
Speaking of fantasy, the phone sex.
I love that scene.
It is hysterical.
That scene is great. What people might not know is in that scene, Will Arnett hands me a pad of paper and he's written down instructions that I have to say over the phone. Every time he handed me that pad of paper, he wrote something else on it. We probably have more outtakes in terms of myself breaking up in the movie from that scene.
And as an accomplished actress, did you ever think that you would get to say on screen, "I need time to get my jugs waxed"?
That's the thing you wrote down. Yes, and I hope that one day I can accept my Oscar for brilliantly delivering the line, "It's time to get my jugs waxed."
Yes. I can't even totally. And it's very difficult to talk to you about some of the scenes in here because, one, it's kind of like, I mean, there's so many awkward scenes. But I guess the best way to describe the scene is the boob handshake. I'm convinced that I saw you crack up right as the cut.
It's very possible. Because I cracked up a lot. I think what people don't realize about scenes like that is they're 3 minutes in the movie, but it takes like 12 to 15 hours to actually do that. So it's 12 hours of Will Ferrell playing with my boobs.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Every girl's dream.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Chuck the movie guy,